Hi Earth Signs, Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn, Ascendant, Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, and those of you that are cross-watching, welcome to your Tarot Love Messages. Today we're going to take a look at and see what the next 72 hours predict for you. So we'll see what's coming up for you in your tarot cards here. It is going to be a general message, so please just keep that in mind. If you're after a personalized tarot reading with myself, please feel free to reach out and inquire. I will list my email address just below the video here. Okay guys, let's give the cards a shuffle and let's see what's coming in for you. Okay, bottom of the deck you have the Hierophant. The message that I get for you guys is you need to make a commitment to your commitments, okay? Whatever that means. No, that means that if you've been in your head about a certain situation, what it is indecision is the thief of opportunity. I'm sure some of you have heard that, right? And you're thinking about something, about taking some form of action or making some decision, but you're not able to commit to that decision, okay? And you have to remember that. And look, below that you've got the Hangman here, and you've got the, High Priestess, the Four of Cups. I feel like, emotionally scattered energy here. There's a lot of uncertainty here. You can't see necessarily, you can't predict the outcome of what will come of this decision or this choice that you make. There's a lot of stagnation in your energy. You've been giving something a lot of thought, or you need to give something a little bit more thought, but ultimately you need to commit to some sort of decision, because you're going to continue to live in this no man's land, in this limbo where you don't know if you should be doing this or you should be doing that. You don't know if you should communicate with this person or keep it to yourself, if you need to cut ties with this person, or if you need to give them a second chance. You need to, because you're straddling the fence about something, you need to make a decision and then commit to that commitment, because ultimately not only will you, when you commit to your choice or decision, you're also committing to the consequences of it here. And I feel like for some of you, it does have something to do with moving on from an energy. I feel like there's someone here whom you're finding it really hard to move away. Now, there's a lot of troubled waters around this energy and around this situation. And look, maybe it hasn't been the healthiest of relationships, but yet, you've shared history, you guys have a past, and you may still have feelings for this person. But if someone isn't contributing to your happiness, then they're taking away from it. And from what I can see, it's probably best to cut ties with such an individual. And if the two of you part, maybe you might give them a chance to do some work, and for you to do some work, and maybe later in life, later down the track, when the waters are much more still, calm and serene, you might be able to come together in a healthy way. For the time being, if someone is threatening your peace of mind and your happiness, it just may not be worth it, guys. So if you're going to make a decision to cut ties with this person, and if some of you have already made that decision, but yet you still keep the lines of communication open, see how that's not helping you, see how it's not helping your decision, and it's not helping you to move forward. So keep a commitment to your commitments, guys, okay? Also, if you are trying to move away from someone, or if you have cut ties with someone, or if you're separated or broken, if you've broken, something here has broken down for you, then I feel like it's strengthening you, okay? And even if you feel like you don't agree with that, if you feel like it's weakening you, and if you feel like you're very vulnerable here, it's not. It's strengthening you. It's making you that much more tougher, that much more resilient. It's also preparing you for what's to come. This is all, whatever it is that you're going through, if you feel really fatigued as a result of this situation, it's adding to your growth and your transformation and your personal development here. So understand that this is all essentially happening for your higher good. I'm also seeing air travel for some of you, okay? So if you've had any plans to travel abroad, especially internationally, I feel like that's going ahead successfully. I don't see any delays, or I don't see any stagnated energy there. or even if you've been wanting to travel like interstate here, I feel like travel plans are still going ahead, so you're still on for that. I'm also seeing that you are on the edge of a precipice with your journey. And not just over the next 72 hours, but where you're at in life as well. You have the world, you have a world of limitless possibilities and opportunities. You just need to decide, where it is that you want to go. There's also no wrong turns in life. So, there are, sometimes the wrong people can be the right people because they put you on to, the love of your life, or they put you onto the right set of circumstances or the right business connections. So I just feel like if some of you have doubted some of your previous relationships or experiences, understand that it's all contributed to your growth here and your development here. So, there's something here, I feel like something that you've been wanting to do, I see you finally going ahead and committing to that. So, for instance, whether you've wanted to travel, okay, and you might have been really scared, I feel like some of you are going to jump into this, even if you still feel a little bit scared and still feel a little bit uncertain. Some of you may be wanting to have studied, and maybe over the next 72 hours, you're going to go, jump on the internet and you're going to do some research, gather all this information that you need. But I feel like you're taking action towards something that, and to be honest with you, whatever this is going to open up so many doors of opportunity for you for the future. Okay, so whether it's studying or travel or just making a commitment to yourself here, it's just going to it's going to facilitate a lot of growth here. There could also be some sort of conflict, altercation, or a disagreement. So heads up, it could happen between you and a connecting energy, a romantic energy, or a colleague here. Someone might misunderstand what it is that you say. Someone might become very possessive, defensive, or territorial here. I don't think it's you. I just think you're going to have to either defend yourself or you're going to have to stand your ground. Okay, don't let this person walk all over you. You may have your opinions, they may have theirs, and that's okay, but it feels like it's more a clash of the egos. It could also be reflective in an inner turmoil. Okay, you might just find yourself really confused and really uncertain, and you might find that you just don't know what it is that you have to do or what steps to take. Just give it some more time. Okay, it's okay to be confused. It's okay to not know. It's okay to not have all the answers. It's okay. It is okay. And if you feel that way, maybe go do something else that makes yourself feel better or puts you in a better emotional state, because at the end of the day, we're all mass energy, and the universe responds to our energy, our frequency. So if you're feeling a little bit off, it's okay. Just remind yourself you're only a human being at the end of the day. Also, this is specifically for those of you that feel like you're in a romantic, you feel like you have competition, okay? You feel like you have to stand out for some reason. You might be trying to attract someone who is already taken in a relationship, or you might feel like you're up against some sort of stiff competition. The message that I have for you, you don't need to prove your value to anyone. The right person will see that and they won't need to be told, okay? So just keep that in mind. Some things are coming together here very nicely for you, especially with the 9 of Cups. Now you could receive some very positive news over the next 72 hours. You could just be in a very positive and a very vibrant emotional state over the next 72 hours. But I feel like something here is coming together, fitting together very nicely for you here. This could also be like a wish come true, because it is the Law of Attraction tarot card of the deck, right? So let's not ignore that. It could be like a manifestation comes to fruition, a wish comes true. Like for instance, maybe you've been trying to manifest someone into your life and you've been wanting to hear from someone. And for some of you, there could be communication from a romantic interest, or if you've been waiting to receive an answer of some sort, I feel like you're manifesting here. So something that you've been wanting, desiring. And when I say, people want a lot of things, but behind this is a very desirous energy. So it's not like, oh, you want to do this. No. This is something you really wanted. This is something like you've been hoping and wishing for. This is that kind of desirous energy. So something that you've, really been wanting here. And it's also something you've been waiting for. I feel like it's coming to fruition. Don't get all in your head about something. You're getting too caught up in your head about something, and I feel like you're not seeing the bigger picture. I feel like you're not seeing what's in front of you because you're too caught up in something. Our imagination is, you know, it has no boundaries, and sometimes our mind can start constructing stories in our head that aren't necessarily real to begin with. So this is why overthinking and overanalyzing, it isn't good for you. It's just not good for you. So if you want to know how someone is feeling or thinking about you, or whatever it is that you want to know, you know, maybe just see if you can see clarity on that situation, instead of you trying to, you know, assume something, or you trying to get too much in your head about it, because it's not worth it. You know, this overthinking, overanalyzing, or getting too much in your head, what's it doing for you? You know, you're missing out potentially, I feel like. And it's this indecision, it's this indecisive energy that I feel like because you can't decide, you're also therefore potentially missing out on opportunities that you otherwise would have had you made that decision. So get out of your head. Alright, and these are your messages, guys. Thanks for watching and listening. Please show your support by liking, sharing, and subscribing to the channel. Bye for now.